Good morning, team. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club, your home for fitness, discipline, reaching your goals before the world wakes. This morning, we've got a CrossFit Hero workout, all upper body called JT. We're going 21, 15, 9 handstand push-ups, ring dips, push-ups, lots of interference, good for pacing, testing your upper body endurance. And then we've got some single leg squat work before we get on to our most important work towards our goals. Join us every morning. Let's get after it. First thing, before we move our body, we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day. All right, so first thing here, we get into a squat every day. First, feet go underneath the hips, heels go on the ground. If you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, you can grab yourself a counterbalance. And we're going to be here for a couple minutes while we set our breathing and set our intentions for the day. So let's start getting uncomfortable. We're going to start with a box breath. It'll be a 4-second inhale, a 4-second pause, a 4-second exhale, and then a 4-second pause again. So we're going to start with an inhale in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible, or I am accountable, or I will take responsibility. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to be successful today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Inhale. Good. All right. Let's move. Whoa. Watch out for the dog. All right. Time to start moving. We've gotten up out of bed. Now it's time to get off the floor. So we start every morning the same way here because consistency breeds results. We're going 2 minutes, getting down on the ground and getting back up. Call this a burpee or call it a lay down get up. We're looking to put our whole body weight on the floor. We can walk it down nice and slowly to the knees and then the chest. You can walk it back up. And then at the top, we're going to celebrate the fact that we're able to do so. You can speed it up by hopping the feet back and forwards. Whatever feels right this morning. And you can always pick up the pace as you go, as the body starts to warm up. And that's our goal here, is get the blood flowing, lubricate the joints, increase the body temperature so that we feel good when we start pushing the pace here for our workout. Speaking of which, we've got an old school CrossFit Hero workout today. All body weight, all pressing. So a good deal of what we call interference today, which will require you to make sure that you're pacing your workout as to not get to a place where you can't complete any. So great test this morning. Scaling options available for anybody. And then after our workout, excuse me, we're gonna do some single leg box squats. Get a little bit of leg work in without having to bring out any weights today. And then obviously, as usual, afterwards, we'll work on our most important work towards our goals. Call it homework, if you will. So, we'll get in a few more burpees here. We'll get after the warm-up. Good morning, team. How are we doing today? Give me some chat, love, some comments. Let me know how we're feeling on our scale of 5 to 10. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we'll get into the general warm-up that's up on the screen here. Starting with just some knee raises, standing nice and tall, bringing the knee to the chest. We're gonna do one round of this as a general warm-up, and then we'll do a little more specific warm-up for the workout. So getting about 10 reps here, pulling the knee to the chest, keeping that bottom standing leg straight, and we'll switch sides. Good morning, equipment. Terry, Jody, Jason, Talia, Yaroslav. Good morning. How are we feeling this morning on our scale of 5 to 10? All right, once you got 10 there, we're gonna go with the good morning. So standing about hip width apart, send the hips back, find some hamstring tension, stand and squeeze the butt. Jody's a 10, hell yeah. I didn't get the 10 emoji in there yet, obviously. More of these. We must remember the James Brown moments in our life. I feel good. Sing it, Terry. Yaroslav 8. Hey, that's good. That's good. Didn't you say 6 yesterday? We're warming it up. Or Jason was a 6. Yaroslav, you just said you were sore, I think. Awesome. Well, all right. Next, we'll go to a lunge. So big long step out front, let that back knee come straight down, kiss the ground, stand it back up, bring it together. Terry's a 10 as well. Let's alternate legs here for 10 reps. Awesome to hear. Awesome to hear, team. How's Jason feeling this morning? Equipment. Talia, how you guys doing? We need to give the upper body a full go today, leave the upper body to rest, or lower body to rest, excuse me. All right, from there we'll come on down to onto all fours. Start prepping the shoulders here a little bit. So the first one we're just gonna take from all fours, and we're just gonna take one arm straight up overhead. Do this one pretty consistently. It's a good one for opening up the posture, standing up just a little taller, and getting into an easier overhead position like we're gonna aim for in our handstand today. So get 10 there per side. And then switch it up. Jason, is all that flooring done? We've still got another day, another session. All right, from there we'll come on up and get a set of squats. So feet underneath the shoulders, hips are going down and back till the hip is below the knee. Stand it back up, squeeze the butt. Think about keeping the knees in line with the feet, not letting the ankles roll in. That knee is unhappy this morning. You can use those arms as counterbalance. Oh yeah, that thing is tight today. Lots of cracking. All right, a couple more squats, and then, all right, we're gonna move through a specific warm-up here. So grab your PVC. You can grab it with a nice wide grip. We're gonna take it overhead, and then from overhead, just to directly in line with the shoulders behind you, we'll loosen up the shoulders a little better, a little more. Jason, one more flooring today. Nice, so more flooring to do. It'll be done by Wednesday. Then on to kitchen cabinets. Oh, you're speaking Jody's language there. Cabinets, countertops. I like it. That's gonna be nice when it's done, Jason. You're gonna be happy that it's over. And all that work that you've put in, it's looking good, man. All right, few more pass-throughs here. All right, and then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna narrow the grip on that stick just to our normal kind of shouldered overhead grip. We're gonna bring it up to the shoulders. If you can put it on the shoulders, awesome. If not, no worries. Chin out of the way, and then press. We'll get at least 10 there. Warming up our pressing. Trying to get in line with the body overhead, arms right in line, locked out overhead with that shouldered overhead grip. Getting in our handstand push-ups here today. Don't worry, I got options for any fitness level. All right, put that away. And then we're gonna get into our push-up position. And you could do this from the knees if you need to, or from the toes. And what you're gonna do is relax the shoulders and then press back out, keeping the arms straight. We call this a scap push-up. So relax the shoulders, press out, relax, press out while keeping the arms long the whole time. Relax, press out. Get at least 10 there. All right. And then maybe what we'll do is one elevated set of push-ups. So you can put your hands on a bench or on a chair or on a table. Something that's easier than your regular push-up. And then we'll get 5 or so there. So squeeze the butt, squeeze the abs, let the chest touch, and then press it back out. Let's get 5. Or 6. Okay, lots of pressing coming up today here, team. So let's start talking about this workout. So what we've got here, as you can see, is 21, 15, 9. Let me see if I can find you a little bit about this. So we're going handstand push-ups, push-ups, and ring dips. Sorry, handstand push-ups, ring dips, and push-ups. So what you need to be thinking here is that all 3 movements are basically the same thing. Let me just show you a quick thing here, if I can find that thing. That's not what we want. So, hero workouts in CrossFit are workouts that are named after fallen soldiers. So you can see here, Petty Officer First Class Jeff Taylor was killed in Afghanistan. When was it? It doesn't have the time. Doesn't have the date or anything on it. But either way, they are workouts named after fallen soldiers who have fallen in the line of duty. Generally, they are CrossFitters. You can see a little quote from his wife here. My husband was a warrior, a man who believed his purpose in life was to defend the freedoms that each of us enjoy today. So just a good reminder on days like today that we're working for something that is bigger than ourselves, and that some people out there are paying the ultimate sacrifice so that we can work out, so that we can live, the way that we want to. And so it's an opportunity to just work a little bit harder and keep that in mind. That being said, today is going to require a good deal of pacing. What you don't want to do today is come out fast and not be able to maintain the pace. So let's talk about the workout. We'll talk about some scaling options. So for the handstand push-up, if you have them, that's the goal, right? You can go with a kipping handstand push-up here or strict. Although if you look this up, there's a version of Sam Briggs doing it on YouTube and she does it strict, but we're not going to. We're gonna kip today, at least I'm going to. So what you're looking at is start in a nice tight handstand, right? Kick up to this position, get the head and chest through before you come down to the floor. Make a tripod, head in front of the hands, hips go to the wall, knees to the chest, and then jump and press. And you're trying to establish this nice tight lockout position every time at the top. If that's not accessible, 2 other options for today. One is going to be a pike or downward dog handstand push-up. that looks something like this. Get yourself hands and feet as close together as you can. Break it to shoulders. Touch the head to the floor in front of your hand slightly. And then press directly back so that we're getting back in line with the body. And then option number 3 is gonna be grab yourself a set of dumbbells that you can press overhead. Ideally, kind of what we're thinking here is for the set of 21, maybe 3 sets, maybe 4, but I guess we'll see what that looks like. So either kipping handstand push-ups, strict handstand push-ups, or presses, or sorry, pike push-ups, or dumbbell presses overhead. Movement number 2, excuse me, the ring dip. And I guess first off, if you don't have rings, what I would do is set up 2 chairs. Set yourself between those 2 chairs. You can go legs out in front. And then same movement, you're gonna drop yourself down till the shoulder is below the elbow and then press it back out. Same thing on here. You can kip these if you want. If you have the skill, basically at the bottom, drive the knee to your chest before you press. But if not, you can assist it. You can put a band through the rings underneath to help you get these done as well. What we're looking for is start at a lockout, shoulder below the elbow at the bottom, and then back to that lockout at the top every time. And then movement number, so yeah, you can do that chair dips. You can do that with a band, but ideally some sort of dip, because the last movement is a push-up, so we don't want to modify that to a push-up. For the push-up, this one relatively straightforward. Get into a nice straight line with the body, right? So the butt squeeze, the ab squeeze, everything is tight as opposed to arched or saggy. So squeeze, everything touches the ground, thighs, chest, the whole body weight, and then back out to that lockout. Simple scaling options for this one, just make it higher. So you can set up, you know, a stack of bumper plates, or a chair, or a box, or a bench, or a table, or a bed. Anything that you can get your hands higher up on to still keep that range of motion without having to go to the knees. All right? So from the feet still, slightly elevated hands, simple. Things to talk about here, guys, is really about pacing. Let's see what we're saying here. Jody messaged me, Instagram, about the best way. Nice. Always helping out. I set an alarm to do when I get to work. Awesome. Terry, Adam, thank you for recognizing and sharing our armed forces' positive contributions to the world. Please keep up. Thanks, man. Coach, shoulder press for handstand push-up, ring rows for ring dips. So no, I don't want any rows, Jody. Let's do this. So shoulder press, yes. Go shoulder press for the handstand push-ups if you don't have them. But for the ring dips, Jody, I want you to do ring dips. And here's an option if the band's not working for you, since I know you have rings. So Jody, what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your rings at a height such that when you're standing, you can be at your lockout. So meaning for me, it would be just a little lower. It'd be about here. I could even do these on my tippy toes. So I'm gonna start at my lockout, feet on the ground, and I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground as I come down to the bottom of the dip, and I'm gonna use my legs just a little bit to get myself back to that support position. And if you want at the top of the support, lift the feet off the ground, get a second of support, but just use your legs. That way you get the instability of the rings, you get that practice on there without having to have the full capacity or having to use a band. So let me know if that works, Jody, and then we'll get her going. Georgia, good morning. Morning, have a good workout. Like the video, but gotta log off, enjoy the pump, and have another great day after. Hey, you too, Georgia, have a wonderful day. Hope the family is great. You can try out the pump session later. It's going to be a pump for sure. The shoulders and the chest are going to get pumped, and that's what I'm talking about here is pacing is gonna be essential on this. The last thing you wanna do is blow up. So, my main focus here is gonna be doing sets in a way that I can maintain really good quality range of motion and movement. So if you get to a place where, you know, your reps are getting a little short because you're getting fatigued, take a break, get back at it once you can hit full range of motion, right? This is all gonna be about pacing and making sure that you can hit your standards throughout. All right, well, I think we've blabbed enough. Why don't we start moving on this? Adam, thank you for recognizing. All right. Okay, so let's start getting ready here. I think we got a 13-minute cap on this, but you gotta pace. This is everything here today. You gotta make sure that you choose a pace that works for you. 12-minute cap. I think this was actually programmed by Andrew Hiller for Friday, and they've got, I think they've got an 11-minute cap on it. So we get a little bit more, but hopefully we can get through it. So that, that being said, make sure that you're choosing choosing options for the movements that are doable, that you're going to be able to get through all 135 reps of this workout in that 12-minute cap. That now seems like a lot, so I guess we'll find out. All right, I'm probably going to take off my hat for the handstand push-ups, so I won't be talking to you then, but otherwise I'll wear the hat. Hopefully you can see me for the ring dips. Yeah. All right, that's probably what you're gonna get. Okay, team. Let's see it. 21, 15, 9, meaning 21 handstand push-ups, 21 ring dips, 21 push-ups, 15 handstand push-ups, 15 ring dips, 15 push-ups, and then 9, 9, 9. Break them up, team. Break them up, break them up, break them up. Let's do this. 10 seconds. Starts with the handstand push-ups. Good luck, team. 3, 2, 1.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is on chest, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna be.
Whoa. That's gonna be rough. Sheesh.
Looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want a place, I want to be first. What hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in the first. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you live
11 here. Steady pacing, team. Break it up. $16. 4 sets it is. Wow. There's 21.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody handstand from
Morning, Megan.
who deceive me. Bloody hands break,
Whoa.
chains go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best.
Holy crap, those push-ups are hard. I gotta pick up the pace here. Maybe 5, 4, 3. Jeez. 11. Whoa. This is gonna be tight, team. Jeez. I might be in trouble here.
A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till
There's 21. See what a handstand feels like now.
It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds that can stay soft. You can
Keep it up, team.
create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me.
Keep it up, team. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Halfway.
Looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes
they're fine.
We could change the world,
Jeez.
times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
Not a super high heart rate one.
Mind can take you so far, it's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak mind. You can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job.
Whoa.
No mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna be me. The other way, what I'm doing ain't easy.
Oh my god, that's 11.
You can say no, free me.
14. How you doing? 15. Keep it up, team.
change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train, never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less to check as I'm chest next year. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no reason, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got the attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just count no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. Could try to tell you, but you're never gonna beat me. The way what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody fame from the people.
Oh my goodness. 8.5, team. It's getting tight. Oh goodness.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind.
All right, last round for me, 999.
The world change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want a place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep who feed hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
That's 2 minutes, team.
Change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Just check as I'm chest, what's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. You got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got the attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just count no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. I try to play you, but you're never gonna beat me. The other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep who feel hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me.
Last minute.
When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Where'd I put 13?
Yeah. Instead of searching inside for what they gave him.
50 seconds. Let's go, team. Finish strong.
We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a case, I don't want a place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst, I'm in a hearse.
3 more.
High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off.
Last one.
Dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Finish strong, team. Good job, Jason. What's time? No rings. Did you do chair dips? 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Good job, team. If you didn't finish, then just put your time down as 12 plus 1 second for every rep that you didn't finish. So if you had 1 left, 12:01. If you had, 27 left, 12:27. Get the idea. Ooh, great work. That was a good one. That's, what a pump. Jason, 1134 bar dips off the squat rack. Do you have like a matador, or are you just using two bars? What a pump! Holy! All right, let's talk about our opportunity work here now, team. So what we're gonna do today is some single leg box squats. So instead of doing what we've been doing for the last few weeks with the hopping and the balance, we're just gonna do a pistol squat EMOM. So get yourself a chair or a bench or a box or something if you've got one. And we'll talk about this in just a sec. So I'm aiming for a box that's maybe around parallel. Maybe, no. Jason's attachment off the squat rack. That's awesome. Love it. All right. So what we're gonna do here, as I was saying, get yourself a box or a chair or a bench. And what we're gonna do is every minute on the minute, we're gonna switch legs. We're gonna get a set of 5 to 10 pistol squats. You can choose the number. I wanna think about using the same number for both sides, even if one side is weaker. If anything, you do more reps on the weaker side. And so what we're looking for, take one foot off the ground, sit back, and stand. Obviously we're trying to maintain weight on the whole foot, right? I don't want to end up in the toes, whole foot, knee in line with the foot, all that good stuff. And then if that's not accessible, right? If you can't do that with one foot, what you're gonna do is put both feet together, right? Just have them touching, and then you can squat like that. So a little more balance than single leg, but less balance than your regular squat. So take a minute, get that set up, and then we'll get moving. Jody, whoa! No one in all my years of CrossFit ever gave me the ring dip progression advice. That was cool. Thanks, Coach. Hell yeah, Jody. Hey, I appreciate you so much. That's what we're here for, team. If you've got a question, if you've got a scaling option, a modification that you need, like, give me some practice. Let's go. I've been doing this for years, so let me work. Let me do a little bit. This is for you as well as for myself. So obviously, extremely appreciative of the super chat, Jody. I love it. I love it. We are here for you. All right, so let's do this. So the goal here is to build a little bit of endurance in that single leg squat. Let's give her a go. 10, 1, perfect. All right, so 1 foot, 1 minute. Next foot, the other minute. Whoa. And feel free to balance on that. Another one. Woo! Jason, thank you. You guys are killing it this morning. I'm gonna be able to retire. I appreciate that, guys. That's wicked. Thank you so much. This is the team right here. I love it. All right, so once again, you can increase the reps, whatever you want. Let's just hang out on that 1 foot. Let's do it. 10 seconds. I'm gonna start here on my right foot because it's the weaker one, and I'll try to get a little extra time there. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So sit, stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do 10, 9, and 10. You know what, I'm gonna stay on that standing leg. Let's just do it. Let's just stay on the foot the whole time. We're getting the balance in as well, team. Change my mind. So get your set, and you could do your sets slowly if you want, like we have in the past. You know, you could squat every 10 seconds, or you could do them quickly, and then stand around on that single leg. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, and go ahead. Whoop. We'll get that balance. 2, 3. Pressing into the floor through that heel. Keep that whole foot balanced. 8, 9, 10. This is gonna be pretty good. We're gonna end up with 50 pistols per leg if you go 10 per side. Be a good deal of volume. Get a good little pump here, team. Should have brought my water over. I'm gonna switch sides early. If you got a weak side, feel free. 3, 2, 1, and squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, part of me is considering going lower here, but he's saying, Jody, after all those arm pushes, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's give the upper body a break right now. That was crazy. Even sets of 3 push-ups at the end were very challenging. That got pretty crazy. All right, we're gonna switch. 3, 2, 1, switch legs and squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might have to do more squats. Make that last longer. That's 4 out of 10 so far, team. Considering going a little lower here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Oh, yeah, that's better. That looks like a new name. Good morning. 3, 4. Welcome to 5 a.m. Squat Club, whoever that is. 6. Oh, these are harder, lower. 10. Level up your training with Out Up. Simple, effective, built for real progress. All right, thanks, Dr. Pick. I don't know what Out Up is, but welcome. Welcome, Dr. Pick. Do you train? Who are you? Share with us while we're working out. 10 seconds. Going on to set 6. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs and squat. Is that a bot? Is that an ad? How does that work? Whoa. These are getting harder. I think we'll go to 12 next set. How is it so far, team? 6 rounds down, 4 to go. Pistol will show up in the open. We're gonna kill it. Feel free to thank Hiller for that workout, by the way. 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Thanks for the reactions, team. There's 13. Whew. 15 seconds. Keep that other foot off the ground. We're killing it today, team. Let's go. 10. 3, 2, 1. Switch. And squat. Whoa. Whew. Oh, wow. One more set per side, team. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Last set on this side. Feel free to go for the whole minute.
Never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move fast, I move fast, and that's facts. I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
5, 3, 2, 1. Switch. That was 17 on that side.
Never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and
I'm breathing now. Again.
make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, that's what it takes.
10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah. Great job, team. Walk it around. Shake out the legs. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Awesome work. What a day. Slightly lower intensity, call it. Meaning, you know, slightly lower heart rate, but great test. Forced you to test out your pacing on JT, and then great balance and single leg strength work. Awesome. If we're not at a 10 now, who knows, right? All right. So let's take a minute and we'll cool her down. Let's do this. You know what? Grab your PVC, because the chest got a lot of work today, and I see myself being pretty tight from that one. So let's do that. Grab your PVC, go out to that same wide grip, and just bring it behind you. Hang out there. Get at least a minute of that stretch. If you have rings, You can grab your wings, walk forward, get into the same position. And we're talking about, you can sit on your shins like this, or you could sit cross-legged. It'll help the legs relax as well. So today, we had a pacing workout, and you could just think about how pacing can apply to real life, right? I could have started that workout and probably gone, 21 handstand push-ups without stopping, and then everything would kind of crashed and burned. Or I could have gone for one big set on the ring dips to start, and then everything would have crashed and burned. So, yes, this is just a workout, but the lessons that we can learn about pacing in this workout apply to life, right? And the concept of I will make time between stimulus and response kind of goes right in line with pacing our lives, pacing our responses, hearing something or seeing something and taking a moment before we jump in and react. And the reason why, come on internet, the reason why that's an important one, right? I wrote these for me because I know personally I have a tendency to want to fix, to want to do, to want to act. And when I hear something, I want to respond, I want to help, I want to share, I want to build. And oftentimes that's not the right reaction. Oftentimes just slowing down and listening is the way to go. I had an experience the other day with somebody who, someone will tell me, this is the way I am generally. Someone will tell me something that's going on in their life, that's a challenge or something that they're struggling with. And my default is to try to find the answer and to fix it and to help. And the other day, and generally that gets me in trouble, to be honest. And I hadn't yet figured it out, but the other day I just sat and listened and I said nothing. And the conversation finished and this person just walked away. Like they were content with the response and I didn't give one. So I'm not saying don't give advice or don't answer or whatever when someone is giving you, a story, but oftentimes taking a moment between the stimulus or the story or whatever is happening, don't lick my nipple, and how we respond will give the other person a better version of us. That will give a better response for them than the one we would have given had we reacted. So we'll stay on that today, that patience, pacing. Mabel, get off there. Uh-oh. What did you just do? Stop. But pacing your life, pacing your tasks, and pacing, segue, if I can keep this dog in control here. Pacing applies as well to our homework, right? Think about this. We talk about the concept of, our goals being something, our goals being something that's achieved or some things that are achieved slowly over time, right? We talk about this hour of homework, this sacred hour that if you do your daily action and then you add it up over time, it creates this staircase, this escalator towards your goals. But where pacing applies here is that if I get excited or anxious or impatient is the word I was going for, and I try to do it all at once, right? Achieve that goal quickly, I will burn out and I won't get there. So this is where the pacing applies to our lives. And, we talked about this before, that we underestimate what we can do. We overestimate what we can do in a day or even a week, and underestimate what we can do in a month or a year or 5 years because we get impatient. If we were patient and we paced ourselves and we took that one step at a time, we would see that in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, the amount of progress that we can make is exponential, because that ramp just keeps going up and up, and your skills get better and better till the point where it starts being a little less linear and a little more exponential because you've built it up. But it's patience and pacing that will get you there. If I say, hey, I'm going to do this goal and I try to work 24 hours a day for the next week, I'm going to crash and burn and I'm not going to get there. But if I put in an hour a day for the next 3 years, that's over 1,000 hours of work. And where you're going to be able to get to in 1,000 hours of dedicated, uninterrupted, intentional work will amaze you. So, let us... Hello, Tasharia, good morning. Adam, please listen to the Larry Williams version of the Beatles version of the song, Slow Down. Alright, we'll have to check it out. Jody said, lol, scaled pistol is definitely not showing up in the open from what? Hey, you never know. You never know what'll be in the open. Alright, I've got a few farm clips for you this morning, so let's check them out. Here's the gal going out and seeing the sheep yesterday. My older one. She's getting in and checking out the critters. She got pretty excited and started to want to chase them around a little bit. Who's that? Jabes, good morning. It's a Frugal Mama Grand Rising, yeah. Yeah, you almost missed it, Jade. No, you're just getting the clips now. I've got a few of these, so enjoy. Get in a little more stretch. Hey, Llama. That's Leandro. Yeah, James, we just finished the workout. 2 workouts. You can see the brown one, Braulio. He's a little more curious and a little more, I don't know, a little weird, I guess. You never know what he's going to do, so you can see she's a little nervous. That's her response for the goose as well. So here's another one. So she was just checking, just making sure he wasn't going to get you. I'll let her talk. I think she ends up touching one here. I think she gets one. Maybe Poopy Butt. Does she stay there? She get to touch her? I think she will. Yeah, got a little pet in. There you go. She got it. There's my little one. She's practicing her sheep herding. She's going to teach Maple how to do it. She can see the curious llamas go over and check, and she's saying, hey, come on over and keep an eye on me between these sheep, or between the llama and me. You see the little block? She's getting it. She's starting to become more and more aware and more, seeing her surroundings. Don't chase those sheep. All right, we got one more. What is this? Off. The last one is, oh, here we go. My wife giving the old Christmas tree remains. Actually, this wasn't even our Christmas tree. This is just the top of a fir tree that blew off in a storm down the driveway there. Throwing it in for the critters. The llamas, I don't think, are super interested, but you'll see here the sheep are on their way. They're running. Look at them go. That's as fast as they move. Funny to watch. Are you going? No. Stay in there. Maple off. Stop it. So you'll see, we'll go and check them out here. They're getting their munch. Ow. That dog is stepping on me right now. So obviously they don't have access to a lot of green stuff during the winter, so they, a number of them actually kind of go to town on this, what is it, Douglas fir tree. I think they're eating the buds and a little bit of the leaves as well. And what I've heard actually is that conifers are actually good for deworming ruminants. So if they eat that, it's like a little bit of a natural dewormer for them. But look at them go. They're having a good munch on that thing. Who knew, right? Just another one of those examples of like where humans try to humanize critters and, we don't know what we're doing and think about, hey, well, they're going to eat this tree, right? Would you have thought of that? Not necessarily. Look at them go. I'm calling the little one over. She didn't come. All right.
Go Heidi. Go Heidi.
There we are. All right. Oh, Lavita, good morning. How you doing? Always love the end tidbit. Thanks. Megan, I missed the cows. Don't worry. Just keep hanging out with us. We will be getting more cows. Don't worry. Because we are just moving. Chelsea was mentioning yesterday how fast we're going through the beef in the freezer. So we're rolling. We will definitely need more cattle. Let me just see. Jabes, how you doing? Lavita, I feel like we haven't seen you in a few days. Thanks for dropping in. How's it been? How are your workouts going? Javes, associate, life with Sharia. Thank you. You taught me the difference between a vision and a goal on Converse with the Mamas podcast. Oh, interesting. Share that difference between a vision and a goal. A goal is got action, right? A vision is just a dream, right? Is that the idea? A vision is, or a goal is a wish if you take no action. Jody, interesting natural remedy. Who knew? And when are we getting some merch, Coach? That's a good question. Jody, what would you be interested in first? Like if I were to do one thing, what would it be? Just like a t-shirt or is that kind of what you would aim for? It's not easy to do, right? Because ideally I'd like to be particular about, sourcing and materials and all that. But then when you get into that, you get a t-shirt that's like $60 printed and shipped. So I'm still researching. At some point it will happen. I'll DM you. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's helpful. Yeah. Good point there, Jody. If anybody has a video that you took today, please feel free to tag us on Instagram. I'd love to see it. If you've got technique questions, I'd love to see it. And if you want to just chat, Instagram is good. You can get me on school as well. Feel free to join our school group where we will be ramping up all the fun stuff that we do in there, talking about programming and goal setting. And if you are someone who needs some guidance with your goals, let me know. I am always happy to chat about that. I want us to have something important that we're working towards during our homework so that we are maximizing what we want out of our lives. So feel free to send me a message, either Instagram or school. I appreciate it. Make sure before you leave, you hit that thumbs up button and maybe some emotions, reactions. Thank you so much for our super chats, Jason, Jody, and obviously you two are members as well, so I appreciate that as well. Everybody else, thank you so much for showing up. Megan, Jabes, Tasharia, Lovita, Terry, Equipment, Talia. Who else did we have? Yaroslav for a little bit. I love you guys. Love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Megan, Chicky, I didn't see you here. I'm here. All right, you guys got some hollow rocks to do. Enjoy them. Feel free to tag me in that as well. All right, team. About to do Sentinel. Go get it, Megan. Good luck. Make sure you signed up for the Open as well, team. Hashtag 5am Squat Club. And let me know so I can put you on the leaderboard. Love you guys. Have yourselves an amazing day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.